Good morning. Welcome to a new market update in which we're going to discuss Bitcoin once again. As yesterday we've had a pretty volatile day for what this range actually is right now, in which the lows have been tested and a good bounce occurred through which we can derive new critical levels that the market has to watch to in order to see where it's going. And next we're going to discuss the top altcoin that's being moved right now, and I'll share my view as it's the central topic right now on social media because it's moving. So let's get to the charts, but before that, do not forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, as you can do that beneath, and also do not forget to like the YouTube update beneath if you enjoy the content. So regarding Bitcoin, as you can see in the chart here, we've had a pretty nice bounce as the price was dropping down towards the lower bound of the range, and we've discussed that the 31.5k to 31 is literally the area that I want to see sustain as support in order to prevent any further downwards momentum. That's this entire block that I have made yesterday in the update. The level to watch was next is 28, but there's not much beneath there. So if this 31k level is lost, you most likely are looking for a downwards fall to 24. So we held there and we see that we've got a beautiful bounce. However, it's not breaking the critical level at this stage. So what we have seen in the past few days is that the price of Bitcoin couldn't break through those critical levels. So you can see that we reject here. You can see that we reject this entire block here too. You can see that we reject this block here too. And this becomes the new critical level. However, given the downwards fall, there's another one in between, which is the area around 33k. Also tweeted this yesterday. So what you want to see right now is currently we are just making lower lows, lower highs, is that we are granting ourselves a higher low like we see here. So if we are able to flip a level for support, then we can see continuation. There's two ways we can do that. First, we can retest this low and create a bullish divergence and bounce back swiftly. That is an option. The second one is that we're going to look at the structure that we are making a higher low or flip a level for support once again, and that is currently what we are watching. So right now we can see that this level around 32.3 is potentially flipping for support once again, and if that is granting us, it's a support resistance flip, and that is going to open up the space towards a new test of 33 and most likely continuation towards the upper side of this range, the small one that we're acting in, which is meaning that we most likely are going to make those flips and then continue moving upwards to the upper ranges of 40k. Does it mean that 24 is out of the woods or out of the scenarios right now? Of course not. If we're going to lose this level at 32.3, then this block is still the one to watch. But overall, if this 32.3 level is lost, I think we are going to fall further down, and the trend is still south. So if you want to see any reversal, this is what you're looking at. So is 24k out of the books at this stage? No, it's still there, but through this bounce, we might see further continuation to the upside. What about Ethereum? Well, Ethereum, basically the same. We've got to this level that we marked yesterday, in which we went a little bit further down the line. And also you can see that the exact same level or block that we discussed on Bitcoin is rejecting Ethereum here too. That's this entire range that it's rejecting at this stage and preventing the price to continue moving to the upside. So we can be looking at another downwards fall towards this region, as we discussed yesterday on Twitter too, in which we are making a higher low. That could be the case at this stage, or we are flipping a level here for support at 1920 before we can continue moving towards 21 high. So anything like that is still in the case, and we have discussed that previously. We also had such an accumulation period for Ethereum, and very likely we're going to do it again at this stage before we can see very volatile movements once again, as impulse waves take time to start. Then we've got AXS, which is going absolutely vertical, and it's currently the central topic, which often is the case with coins that are moving heavily when the rest is just not doing anything at all. If you feel the need to swap your coin that is not moving too much and is acting like AXS has been doing before this big run, and you want to swap that coin for AXS at this stage, you're doing it wrong. You are chasing FOMO, and it's only going to cause you a potential heavy loss. Given the fact that if you are having an altcoin in this range, that is completely fine. The risk is relatively low. But if you're going to buy AXS here, even if it drops towards this daily level around 54 K sats, it's a drop of 37%, and then it still looks bullish. So the risk on the downside is significant with chasing a coin like this, and therefore I would not be advised to do that swap, and I would not be advised to enter AXS at this stage based on the daily time frame. If you're scalping or if you're using lower time frames, you might have a different view, but this is way too overextended. Where are you looking for any entry points on AXS? Those blocks are the ones you're seeking. And through that you can see that based on the daily time frame, there was no real entry point. You have to zoom in to derive those entry points. So yes, I've missed this run, as I stated in this zone here already, that I would only be interested in those blocks. But I don't care, and it will correct. And you can see that in the previous runs, there were also nice corrections. And it most likely will happen to this level before we continue moving. And then you can start making an entry or a trade on this one. So avoid FOMO, avoid chasing trades, take it slow, be patient, and you will be doing well. I'll see you again tomorrow, and have a wonderful day.